Okay, hopefully it works now. Hello? Okay. It is working. Okay. Oh, really? Worried me for a second there. Okay, well, with that taken care of, hello, my peeps. Welcome to a new live stream. I've been doing this for like 8 years. I never figured out a better way how to start these. Today I'm gonna be playing some Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Let me see here. Let me start a new save file because I really don't want to play online. Yeah, there we go. For the people who don't know, this is the pirate one. I don't know, like one of the last classic games, even though there was like 3 other classic games after this. I don't know, only if you really want to count Rogue as a main game, which it is, but still, like, it's the last number, at least, even though Unity should have been Assassin's Creed 5, in my personal opinion, but they didn't do that, so this is the last numbered one. Honestly, probably because this is the last one that actually semi-relates to Desmond, since it is one of his ancestors. I don't know. This game's so cool because, like, it's a cool pirate themed game, but it also works as like a prequel to AC3, since you play as Connor's grandfather and and by extension Haytham's father, which is really cool in my opinion. Like, when I found that out, like, years later, I was honestly so shocked, because I didn't realize this game would even have, like, you know, any relation to, like, any of the other games. Especially if I thought the 2 friends don't ram me. Oh, this game is great. Yeah, I'm so used to playing the split version that whenever I play the PS4 version of this game, it always like looks like a whole brand new game. But soon we are getting a remake, which is hopefully decent. Like, as long as they don't screw up the parkour, then that's the thing I'm most worried about, is the parkour and combat. Seeing how both of those things have drastically changed since AC4's release, where parkour is now just holding X and combat is
Edward. Privateering. Is
awful. Like, in no other way to put it. Like, I like Shadows, but its combat is definitely like the weakest part of it. Even when you play as Yasuke, the combat-focused character, like, it's somewhat fun, still like, not as satisfying as the countering system from AC1 to Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, 4, Rogue, Unity, Syndicate.
A year, I reckon.
Literally most of the games. God, even the stupid spin-off like
All right.
Altair game for
No
the
more than
DS still had
two.
some still had
Promise
like
me.
the countering system as combat, just not an awful version of it, but still the same overall premise. Okay. I don't see kind of wish. Like, I don't know if they could do it, but it would be like really cool if Ubisoft can like give this game a 60 FPS update on PS5. Honestly, I'm just shocked this game is only on 60 FPS, not even on PS4. I feel like it should. It's significantly more powerful than the PS3. I don't know. I don't think I know much about that stuff to be able to definitively comment on that.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
Yes, go get this assassin. I was
Come
just
on,
playing
mate.
Syndicate,
We're
so it
off to a
feels
bad
so
start.
nice to have a jump button again. The fact that they removed the jump button from a movement-focused franchise is so stupid.
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
I don't know what he was doing there, but okay. Yeah, how much they simplify the parkour in these games as they went on. Like, this game feels so much worse than like AC3's parkour, even though it's essentially the same parkour. Okay, that was my fault. There we go. Never understood why it's like a little Wi-Fi signal in the corner. I don't know, my original plan for this was I was going to play Assassin's Creed Unity, but I found out the hard way that you cannot create separate save files. And I don't know if I'm ready to delete my save file yet or not. Because there's like certain parts of the games of that game I don't want to go through again, but I don't know.
Follow and I'll kill you!
Because I was willing to do that on stream, but I don't know. I don't want my like whole entire save file to just be erased.
We could work together on this.
Jump. So you can't do that in any of Assassin's Creeds. So whenever you do parkour, you can't even really like. It doesn't even jump. It doesn't even auto jump you that far. Sucks. Oh yeah, tree parkour. I remember when I got this game as a kid, and I was like so excited to play because I was like really, really hyped for AC4. That there we go. So what is that? That's why I like the combat.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Why both so out the hidden blades like that?
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
How the disrespectful. But yeah, we were an assassin, not really, but still. If there's a chest over here? Nope.
That schooner'll do me just fine.
Not mean to do that. Really just said this game looks incredible. This, like, these type of environments with the Anvil engine are gonna, like, go stupid hard. Like, this game just screams early 2010s though, and I love it for that. I missed early 2010s so much. Those are generally like some of the best years for like entertainment as a whole. You got like Captain America, the first Avengers. Assassin's Creed was in its prime with Revelations 3 and 4. Like Wreck-It Ralph was like the best part of the early 2010s. Like hands down. I don't know, man. Sometimes I wish I could just go back like the 2000s and the 2010s, like time travel, but like as an adult, so I could like truly experience it.
Quiet, you bleeding pirate! You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Like, I love that I grew up in that time period, but I hate that I grew up in that time period as a child.
Hold it! Stop them!
Oh, I freed the dude. I was ready to shoot him.
Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like.
Let me get to the dude. Oh yeah, and the best part about the early 2010s too is that's like when mobile games became like a huge thing. I like Angry Birds, Pocket God, Pocket Devil, like so many other ones. Call of Duty.
I'll pay you. Anything you like. Stand still.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks. Is that yours?
Oh, I remember, like,
Here's my
when I was
vessel,
a
yes.
kid,
Here
going,
lies its
like,
poor captain.
it's either Walmart or
And I
Target.
have
I
no art
want
for sailing.
to say
I
it was
can pilot her
Walmart, but
myself,
I'm not
no
exactly sure.
You don't mean
Like,
to abscond with my ship,
on a
do you?
PS3 display console playing
I'm
AC3.
Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret
Man.
errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with
I
speed.
miss those days.
That is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
You put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
Yeah, I think it's fire treasure map.
Well, that'll do. And how?
Yeah, I know how that works. Let's screenshot that. Man, like Cutica went off in the early 2000s, like the, probably the early 2010s. It's crazy how, like, collectively as a species, we made one of the best looking aesthetics and then dropped it only a couple years after it started.
Loose and catch the wind!
Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
There's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
The ships feel so much control.
We've really opened it up
I
now,
you'd think a
haven't we?
big, like, huge ship would be like, it would be like really awful to control, but then
Those
like
sailors
somehow
were quite
Ubisoft
animated by
would
the
like,
idea
actually
of
make it
pirates
feel
roaming these
good.
waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility. But most pirates stalk the windward passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Sorry about that.
That is a bustling strait.
Flamingos.
But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
Douse all but me!
Zero.
All sail! She'll take it!
Let's do this. Cool. Whale. Forgot how far on the title drop is. Or just the title card, I mean.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
Fantastic work. Very promising.
Oh yeah, we have to get pulled down to the modern day section. Ugh.
All right, easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up. So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works? All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable.
One thing I will say though is that this building looks like really
Impressive,
good.
right? This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010. Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history.
Oh.
But only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature. Caribbean Pirates. So that's your gig.
I was like a child in a supermarket. I couldn't find my parent.
It'll just take a minute, okay?
Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée. C'est bon, c'était prêt.
Magnifique. Merci. This is for you. The primary tool of our
I
trade.
find it
Your
funny how,
communicator.
like, as the
Power it
series
up and give
went
it a
on
look. Pretty
past,
slick.
like, AC3, like AC4 onwards, Abstergo just became more and more like a parody of Ubisoft.
You might have noticed that security seems
I don't
a
even know
little
how they
light
got
around
away
here.
with that,
That's
to be
because your
honest.
communicator is your key to getting around.
This is like the most Guerrero like looking building I've ever seen in a video game. And I love it for that. I might hate the modern day sections, but they are visually appealing.
See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor. You ready? Let's go. Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks.
Yeah, it's that guy
Have you met our new hire?
that
Just
got
started
killed
today?
by
I
that
haven't.
dude from Watch
Bonjour.
Dogs.
What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haytham, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey. Very exciting. Welcome aboard. Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling all the best
It's
stuff
the
from
last
his DNA.
game you do
and
that
hopefully
in.
one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are. Your very own Animus workstation.
Ugh.
This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
I ain't pirating. Ugh.
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns
Honestly,
about
the
how to
animus would
operate
be
your
like a
Animus
kind of cool
console,
thing.
please contact your
But it's
project
in like
supervisor, Melanie
IRL.
LeMay.
Because
You have
like,
been registered as
instead of
part
like
of
the
the
whole
Sample
like
17
trying to
project. Your
brainwash people
primary
and control
research
the world
target
thing,
is
like
Edward James Kenway,
just
born March 10,
like a,
1693.
a VR
Swansea,
console
Wales.
essentially that
Calibrations
like
complete.
lets
All
you
signs
like, you
normal.
know,
All systems
play the
optimal.
past.
Extra
Like that seems
neurotransmitters
honestly
activated.
really, really cool. Like I guess we kind of got that with the Assassin's Creed like VR like Nexus game. That's essentially that. Like the animus existed, but like I don't know. Just kind of wish it like full on existed. Oh, there's the title card. Okay, that wasn't that far. Just had to play a little beginning bit.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No. Just putting on a friendly face.
1715.
I shouldn't want to be mistaken
That's
for a
like
pirate
what,
again.
60 years
Right. Flash rogue like
or so
yourself must be
before
cautious.
AC3. Well, actually, that's probably a little shorter time than 60, but hey,
Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here
honestly,
I am,
like
bartering with
as a
Spaniards like they were my
kid, I
cousins.
never even knew Connor and
Nothing wrong, Duncan.
No, it's nothing.
Edward
Sand in
even
my
had
hammers.
any
So where's the
relation.
best squad in town? I'm dying
They're
for
so
a quick
different
dip.
because, like,
Or a
Edward's a
siesta, should I
pirate,
say.
and then like Connor,
I'm just headed
like
to a public house now to
I
meet
don't
some
know, is
merchants. I can
American.
show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I don't know, their games are very, very different.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting.
Like, because like
It'd be a great
time
relief to have a man of your
period,
stature
it's
nearby. Case of a
it's set in the same
I can hang about.
um
I might have a drink.
what's the word?
splendid drink.
Set in the same century, but like
But they don't take kindly to pirates
it's
here,
like
do they?
I don't know, it's kind of like
Wonder how many
how
stolen
like
reals paid
Shadows
these men this
takes
purge.
place like during Ezio's time, which is so weird to think about. Like, I just want to say it takes place like maybe around the time Revelations happens.
Hola,
I
ladies.
Don't know
think,
these women, do you?
but
They charge money for
like
that kind of privilege.
I don't
A
know.
few dozen reals for every hour of knowing.
See,
Keen to meet them.
I'm not exactly
Oh,
sure
goodness,
about
no,
that.
I'm a married
All
man.
I know
Married
about
men
that
are
is that they
forte,
like
mate.
mention Brotherhood in the game, but like I don't know exactly
Aha!
when
Here's
in
a purveyor of
Ezio's life the
personal
game
defenses.
takes place.
I should acquire a blade for
Besides the
myself,
fact
Duncan,
that they
just as you have.
coexist,
This rusty
and you
razor's
never
nothing to
guess
admire.
that.
Even
Because
so,
like
I appear a mere kitten walking so close
feudal
upon you.
Japan
Perhaps
and
a small
Renaissance
dagger would suit
Italy
me.
feels
Let's see what
so
he's selling.
like
Maybe I'll
different,
buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you
despite
and
them
I.
being in
Twin
the same
devils.
time period.
Lend us a few reals then. I did save your skin.
It's kind of like how this
Cheers.
game is only set like a couple or so decades before like
Better fit for me.
3.
How do you fare?
Despite
I had
feeling
only
like it
enough
was
for a
so
small knife,
much
sadly.
longer before 3.
Still, it'll do in a pinch. Oh, puffer duff. I have led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern, a sort of courtyard interior.
If I finally do something actual parkour, let's do go. Side eject. Yeah,
Every finger's a
side
fish hook.
eject.
That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
This is a nice thing about having a YouTube channel is I could just like ramble on about stuff without the fear of getting annoying. So I guess I gotta say this, like whenever like in the next few years I start like actually doing
I think
videos
I
with
see the
people
place.
again, People gotta be prepared to, like, hear me constantly yap. Because that's mostly what I'm gonna be doing.
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you.
This guy. Or is this a pickpocket? I didn't want to kill him.
You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends.
It sucks that like it's like one of the only cities that you can actually parkour around decently. Because like every other city in this game is so obviously not made for parkour. And I don't know, I guess that's a fair reason to be like worried about the parkour in like the remake. Because let's be honest, dude, they probably will make it like the newer games where like sprints to analog stick and it's just holding X to do parkour. Like I hope it's like that's my biggest worry too. It's like I don't inherently hate the hold X like parkour system that the RPG games has, especially since like you know a game like Mirage used that parkour system and they changed it in ways to make it actually feel good to use. But it's like most games that it's in like mostly Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, it sucks. Like Shadows tried improving it, and I think they did, but it still doesn't go anywhere near Mirage. Like Mirage is the best of the simplistic parkour that we've gotten in the RPG games so far, and nothing's come close.
Come on, lads. I've seen bigger
And
arms on a bird.
really worries me, like, if leaks are true, we do get, like, a, AC1 remake, then, like, I'm really worried they'll, like, try giving it, like, the RPG mechanic, like, the RPG parkour mechanics, which would not fit with AC1 in the slightest. Because I think it needs the whole low profile, high profile kind of mechanics. This guy. Cool. Memory sync? Memory sync. Oh yeah. See, that's what you call some cool part, like hiding or whatever. I don't know. Just one thing I will say I like about this game though is that it does not have a notoriety system. At least, like it kind of does for like the naval side of gameplay. But like, I'm glad that the main side doesn't have notoriety, because that is so annoying in some games. Did he just teleport? I swear he just teleported. What? How do you do that? A darn animus glitch. Quarters. Yeah, like quarters. He's mine.
He's a pirate!
Catch.
Pirate!
Thank you, finally. I got smoke on fire. Oh yeah.
¡No lo perdáis ahora!
You just do a hidden blade animation? Bro, you don't even have that yet.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar for annual dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! Alright, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
Yes, I know what Eagle Vision is, game. Yes, yes, yes. I've played this game before.
Stay out of sight. Bonnet!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
This is probably genuinely like one of the Assassin's Creed games I've put the most time into as well.
Perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
Best idea you've
That's most me playing on Switch behind the press, but get the high ground.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
Back this way. Do. Oh, space back.
This would be Captain Mendoza?
Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for
How'd the other guy? What would you do?
Hanging. I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
Tú, detente!
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Okay. Oh, fairness, I should have maybe killed that rooftop guy faster.
Mendoza?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so starting with your scripted areas.
For a hanging, senor.
Hanging? I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
Right there. like knock them off the roof. Is that
I'd love to.
like alerted?
Especially if Captain
One.
Mendoza's pulling the trap. Man owes me
Tag?
money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
So this is what makes killing missions kind of cool sometimes, is just the feeling of being an assassin, just killing your target, which is probably the intention, you know, like, but it just sucks because sometimes they overuse them and it gets, like, a little annoying.
The bell, senor. The hanging will be started soon.
Let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go.
Oh, come back. Where are you going? I need you. Gotta still keep this too.
Almost there. This way. This way.
De verdad es necesario.
Blech. Oh, and my fault. It's only been so long since I've played the beginning bit of Black Flag.
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want the alleys, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
I hear.
Englishman.
See, sugar from Barbados. Very fine. We hold it in the castillo after the man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
Well, that's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburon. El Tiburon, Governor Torres' man.
Push. Why are they doing that mechanic after 30? No. Why they get to do that mechanic for 30? I don't understand this franchise. Like, they got rid of so many mechanics after, like, the Ezio trilogy. It's so dumb. Like, instead of improving on social stealth, they just made it worse over time.
Alright, go.
Por favor, señor. Ayúdame a mitigar mi soledad.
¡Alto! ¡Quiero hablar contigo!
¡Ya!
¡Ha llegado tu hora!
Yeah.
¡Ah, mira!
was overreacting. That did not kill him. Well, I said this to someone recently, but like, it's crazy how like Assassin's Creed like had some of the most like revolutionary movement in video games, and then like games proceeded to do nothing with it. I didn't know how to get to the viewpoint. Wandering around. That's good. What? You're dead. You can put first fight between you. I haven't said that still. Don't fall to your deaths, Edward. Okay. Ooh. Almost had the first death there, not counting these things. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to do this, like, complete stealth if I can. Few people over there. People over in this game. Go through the stupid snipers. No sniper wants about circle. That's such a cool way to make an escape. So that's what makes sounds pretty cool, just doing stuff like that.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Idiot. Roll full sprint like right towards me. That's gotta be like one of the easiest like warrior tackles I've ever gone in my life. That's just because bro essentially gave it to me. I thought that side eject was going better.
Loco como una cabra.
Enough spot here. Do that. How do I get that tree? The tree parkour in this game is not as good as 3's. That is for complete sure. Oh, there's the only game that had decent tree parkour was 3. They kind of botched it afterwards. Like, if I remember, I'm pretty sure the last one that actually parkour was like Origin, and they still did it pretty bad in that. You climb the thing there, but not saying makes no sense sometimes. things I will say though that's good about this game is jumping. You never realize how much you miss having a jump button in these games until it's taken away. What's that? A edible thing? Little cat. Yeah, I forgot the assassins do not dare pet cats in like this game in 3. There's a viewpoint over there, which I'm not close to my mission. I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta
So
que
good.
los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
It'd be really cool if the Switch version got updated for the Switch too, and like they gave it these kind of graphics. Like it doesn't look that far off, but like when you play them, then you can kind of tell the difference. It's just I prefer the Switch version because like it literally runs the exact same, just looks tiny worse.
Good morning, sir.
Baka? Okay.
I am indeed.
I thought as much.
Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same. I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy.
Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought a man who carried 9 on his person. Oh, boom in battle hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite.
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique. Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged, sadly, beyond all repair.
Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs.
Finally, can actually, like, properly assassinate people.
2 blades. That is the custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. We'll be ashamed to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think?
I mean...
God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike.
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh.
So if I forget
I
this
imagine
the
Nassau
PS,
would
that
be your
this is
next
like a
target.
2013
Very
game.
astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres, Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory.
That's great.
A place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of
you steal the money.
if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no
now they
secrets.
didn't notice. I literally did it in front of right out. I literally like pickpocketed like all 3 of them right in front of them.
And we
like no one said anything. Just let me
Do we
do
know
it.
its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen.
Sure, buddy.
You meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
I wish you just came on Switch, because I have Assassin's Creed Rogue on Switch. I just don't got it on PlayStation, since it doesn't come with 4.
Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward.
It's $30 for Rogue?
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the
It's
dock,
cheaper
first
to
thing
get
tomorrow
both
morning.
the games on Switch, so it's only like $40. So I want to say AC4 on like PlayStation, still like $30, I think. It's genuinely cheaper to get the games on Switch. Because like with the Switch version, like yeah, you're getting like downgraded graphics, but it performs the same. Plus, it's portable, which is why I personally prefer Switch over the PS4 version. But like, man, I didn't realize how expensive Rogue is. Because like Rogue's like a tiny Assassin's Creed game. Like, I mean, it ain't that long. And like, I don't know, it's been out for years now. I would have sworn it would have been cheaper by now. Okay, yeah, I'm coming this way. This... And you're dead. Idiot. Save the pirates.
Me? I'm no seafaring man. You're all warming. Got a shot here. Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
Cool. God, which fuel was I even going for? Oh yeah, that one right there.
Se habrá dado un golpe en la testa.
I hope that wasn't Drunken Sailor, because that's the one I mostly play whenever I'm on the seas. Probably gonna go to bed after this next mission. Courier. Oh, okay. Is he on a full script with me again? Oh, no, he's spoiling the city actually.
Edward, it's pirates! Run now if you
Oh my
value your
god.
life!
Oh my god. Ish.
Edward, it's pirates! Run
Okay.
now if you value your life!
I got 10 bullets from him? Oh my god. That's a jackpot right there. And when the parkour works in AC, it genuinely feels so nice. Like, especially in like these like later classic games, like I don't know.
Duncan, over here.
You know what? Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna call it here. I don't know. I might play this more later, more than likely. I would like to probably not make this like a full series, but at least play this while I'm bored. Yeah. With that, I'm gonna go for right now. So, see ya later.